Fuck you,
And
Dana
this is
Daddio.
when-
You fucking ruined my life.
This is when
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
It's another episode of Significant Brothers. Hug your mothers and kiss your sisters. It's another episode with Leandro and the Brothers, your go-to podcast for all erotic fiction needs. Episode number 1 through 30 or 50.
Or 112. We might be dead.
When I was growing up, Steve used to steal condoms from the local CVS.
God damn it, Steven.
Okay, let's get this out of the
Yeah.
way. Do you think that's a cultural thing where you know every single person's full government name because the sisters do that same thing and you're all from the same town? Do you think that's a thing?
I feel like that is like a
'Cause
very
I don't know
Lyndhurst thing.
anybody's last name.
You don't know anyone's last name.
I mean, I know people's last name, but I don't like
Say
like
it that
you
way
guys
either.
talk about like people from Lyndhurst
Because
all
how
the
are
time.
you?
I don't care
You
about
can't
anybody from
reference
my hometown.
Steven. There's like 10 people named Steven.
Yeah, but when I
But if I was
Steven, you know.
so if I was talking to Phil, like I would be like, "Oh, do you remember Joe?"
and he would be like,
And
oh,
he would
which
know who I
Joe who? Joe Mama.
Or you just go, which Joe? Oh, that Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Joe. It's not that big of a
I feel like
deal.
I have heard you guys do that a lot where you're using first and last names.
Even if you were to say the first and last name, I'd still not know.
Would you ever hear about the kid I went to high school with, Ligma?
Like my nuts.
Oh,
I remember that kid.
You played yourself.
So
Yes,
I'd remember that name. That's a good name.
Gecko we used to call him.
Isn't that a scammer?
Nobody's ever called him that.
Oh, Gordon Gecko is
Gordon
from that
Gekko.
one movie.
Yeah. No, Steve Gecko used to steal. We used to go down to the local CVS in North Arlington that's still open today, 655 Ridge Road.
oh boy,
And
doxing CVS.
Yeah. Give them a call.
And at lunchtime, for some reason, the kids would just steal condoms. But we were like in 6th grade. And
Never
we had no
use
purpose
them.
for the I think it was just the thrill of getting. And Kyle Nadio in high school.
You didn't even have a penis yet,
Did you
Kyle Nadio and no, never did.
Oh.
pussy.
I only stole from
Yeah.
kids the snack drawers.
Because
in
you know
kids'
what was
houses.
happening with these condoms? The parents, when they would clean up their bedrooms, would be like, score condoms.
Who's the hottest
gonna
kid
use
in
them.
your grammar school, girl wise?
You're saying elementary school?
Yeah, like who was
Not
the
high
girl
school?
growing up? Ours was Brittany
Uh,
Papage.
I think maybe there was, well, in middle school, there was a girl named Erica. She was pretty cute.
Before high
um,
school, Brittany Papage moved out to Pennsylvania. We
had a
never saw
most-
her again.
I had a mostly Hispanic school, so these chicks were
On
Bad.
maturing early.
They were bad.
maturing early. I knew girls.
Ew. No, I don't want to talk
I knew
about them
girls
like that.
in 7th grade who had full C cups.
No.
And not even like they were fat. You know, they were like,
PH fat.
Baby fat.
some of them.
They were all wearing.
They were all
baby
wearing
fat.
baby fat with
Yeah.
fat.
So I knew girls who were fully mature in middle school.
I know, but who was like
Your
the
girls
hot
looked
girl?
like they
Who-
were on
who did-
fucking Sesame Street.
Who did you have?
Fucking-
Selena Gomez was on
Hey,
Sesame Street.
who?
So
Yeah,
was
she-
so
she
was
just
Poot.
matured last year.
So was Poot Lovato.
Ew.
Leandro.
Fruit Lovato.
Leandro, who-
Heroin Lovato, maybe.
Who was
Oh
your
no, be nice.
Who was your crush in middle school?
I know a lot of heroin people. Huh?
Who was your crush in middle school?
Some dirty bitch. She was such an asshole to me. She was such an asshole to me. Her name, I do remember her full name.
Give me the name.
I'll
I
give
should-
her a name and initial because I ain't no
Why?
snitch. Because I'm from the fucking hood. You know, you tell these people's name, what are they going to do? Call the cops on you? Be a Karen?
Do you think people?
They know gang members, these people,
Do you
who
think?
I know.
Do you think people in the deep south who are like KKK country refer to people as the hood? Like we're from the hood as well.
What?
No.
Oh,
Like a different connotation in the
that's a
south.
different type of hood.
Yeah.
That's the pointy hood.
Instead of 5, that's a whole different meaning of the 5 points in New York
one-pointed
City.
Hood.
What's the girl's name?
Jessica V was her name. And-
Villar?
No.
It's his sister. She was so mature in grammar school because his sister was 12 years older than him.
30 years old. Fuck,
Oh,
man.
she was fat because she went through menopause.
Yeah, she already had 4 kids. Fuck.
Yeah, she was fat just because she was pregnant.
She's been working for 15 years.
Oh
already.
my
But,
God.
this chick was a dirty
She
hoe.
had money.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, she had a car,
Yeah.
an apartment by herself.
Why
I
was
be-
she so mean to you?
Oh, she was just a bully, just an asshole.
Well, girls
Oh, so
were.
you're into that.
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Yeah, you didn't like getting
But
negged a little.
I remember her favorite color was purple, so my favorite color was purple.
Damn.
Until this day, I hate purple.
At what age did you stop thinking about Jessica V's V? Veronica,
the
what was her
very
name?
next
Jessica.
year.
Jessica.
The very
You
next
moved on
year.
quick.
Oh, you moved on quick. So you didn't have like a lifetime baddie when you were a little kid.
No.
I had
Not
like
at all.
a childhood crush from 4 years old to like 14. She was like my constant in grammar
Was it
school.
Maya?
Was it
It wasn't my sister.
was it Kayla? Was it Kayla? Was it Kayla?
No, I didn't meet Kayla until high school. It was
Really?
It was Victoria Savino.
And then the one right after it was Kayla?
No, then it was when I first went to
I
high
feel
school.
like you probably had a lot of crushes.
I'll tell you my crushes in order. Ready? I did have a lot of crushes.
because you're.
I'll tell you my crushes in order. Ready?
Yeah.
So it was Victoria Savino, age 4 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Christ.
for about 3 months, freshman year, was Katie Milasake. But then
Asian?
no,
Oh.
Hispanic,
Oh, okay.
Colombian. But I thought she was dating her
I would
brother.
have said Greek.
I
Yeah.
thought she was dating her brother Raphael.
her own brother.
Yeah,
What's with you and siblings dating?
they were a little weird.
That's a reoccurring thing with
Hold on.
Abby.
No,
Dating
that's a
siblings.
reoccurring thing in Lyndhurst, and and in Alabama.
And in the
Knowing,
South.
knowing full names and dating your sisters.
Then it was Katie Milasake. Hold on,
Your
hold on.
siblings.
It went Katie Milasake. Then started the Robin Pilger era. That was like from all of
What
high
was her
school.
name?
Robin Pilger.
I'm gonna find
Oh,
all these
oh.
people on Facebook and send them this episode of the
Yeah.
podcast.
No,
You're like-
but Ali Shalansky, that dumb. No, it was Dana Daddio, that dumb bitch.
Jana Jadio.
Dana-
Oh, it's Jana Jadio.
No, Dana Daddio caused.
Why'd you
Hold
say
on.
it like that?
Dana Daddio, that was her name.
Jana Jadio.
She was in the plays with me. Do you remember that thing on
That's just so sad.
Jana Jadio.
Dana Daddio fucking ruined my life.
Oh, that gave me the hiccups. Oh, shit.
Dana Daddio ruined my fucking life.
What'd she do?
On her AIM profile, she had the love calculator.
Oh boy.
And we were in the play at the time, and
Oh
I
my
typed
God.
in my 3 crushes at the time. Ali Shalansky, which happened right after Katie Milasake.
You were such a loser.
Ali Shalansky, Melinda Marin, and Amanda McLaren. I think I added as the 3rd one. She was just in the play. I really never had a crush on her. And then
Sorry, Amanda.
when I
McLaren.
typed in, hold
You
on.
You missed out on this, Amanda McLaren.
When I typed into calculate,
Yeah.
it said you've gotten tricked. Your responses just got sent to the email of Dana Daddio, and Dana Daddio was best friends with Ali Shalansky. And the next day in fucking
no.
school, Ali Shalansky, Dana Daddio, and all them were like fucking like a high school movie, congregating near the locker. And as I
Oh
was walking
my
down the hallway,
God.
fuck you,
And
Dana
this is
Daddio.
when-
You fucking ruined my life.
This is when Abby was still like 3 feet tall. So probably
And Dana
looked-
Daddio used to sit up on stage and think she was the best fucking Broadway singer in the world.
there was a very real opportunity for you to be stuffed in a locker by girls.
Wait. So let's go back a second. right?
Okay.
So
Dana
what you're trying to say is
Daddio.
that you got tricked
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah, because Dana Daddio's a cunt.
by a website that you went to.
Yeah.
And the website
No, it was her AIM profile she put on love calculator. I wanted to know what my chances were with Ali Shalansky.
That's so fucked up. Yet you did ruin your life.
Yeah.
She did. I missed that
I mean,
part.
you're still married. Kayla.
This podcast is
Damn.
devoted to fucking Dana Daddio.
Fuck you,
This-
Dana Daddy.
The success of this podcast is all based on Abby's like hate towards Dana Daddy.
Yo, by the
He's
end
gonna
of-
get rich and like divorce.
I
Kayla
actually
and be
didn't have
like,
a problem with Dana Daddio, but that was a really
I
cunty
don't
move.
know. I don't know. It sounds like you do have a problem with Dana Daddy.
All right, hold on.
That was
I'll
hate
I'll
from
run.
your soul.
I'll run through. So it was Katie Milasake.
Andy Milanakis.
It was
lit.
it was Andy
He was
Milanakis.
35.
No, it was Katie Milasake. Robin Pilger was concurrent. Then it went Ali Shalansky. I had my Ali Shalansky phase. Then that ended with the Dana Daddio. Then I went back to the Robin Pilger phase.
Oh, re-return.
Hold on. Oh, then it was Daniela Gonzalez.
Mm.
And that was actually my first. That was my first kiss. That was my first makeout. Yeah. Daniela Gonzalez. Did I have a brief crush? Oh, Katie Kniff.
Katie Kniff.
Oh,
That sounds like a porn star name.
Katie Kniff. Me and
Katie Kniff and
me and
Backdoor
Katie
Sluts
Kniff.
Volume 7.
It was
Yep.
fucking Jesse Estevez that screwed me over with fucking Katie
We
Kniff.
Abby has a lot of like pent up anger towards
By
former.
the end of
No. You know what Jesse Estevez told me to do with Katie Kniff?
Go fuck yourself.
I
how
wasn't-
old were you?
I was almost a senior. I was almost a
You were
senior.
like 12 or something.
I was almost a senior, and Jesse used to get all the box in Lyndhurst High School.
Oh, Jesse's a boy.
Yes.
Okay.
So I asked
Oh.
Jesse, like, what's my move with Katie Kniff? Because he was dating Melanie Gave at the
Was
time.
she pretty hot?
Melanie Gave
You're
was
right,
the
though.
hottest.
All of the like full names.
Every single person is full name.
Melanie Gave, very pretty girl, but really tiny hands.
Yeah.
She was like,
She's
like
never gonna be an NFL quarterback.
That's what I heard makes a good porn star because their hands are small, so it makes your schlong look big.
she became a doctor of chiropractic.
that's
No,
also
a
good
doctor
for-
of physical
for
therapy.
chi-
So have some
child-
respect
Oh, so
for
she's prob-
Dr. Gave.
She's probably not a
I
good
don't know.
physical therapist because she needs bigger hands
Hold
for that.
hold on. The podcast is almost ending, so I have to tell you about Caitlin Kniff. So Jesse's grand idea was the way girls pay attention to you. It sounds like Passaic out there. The way girls pay attention to you
I'm paying attention to you.
is if you ignore them. So I was like, Katie. He was like, "You're in the friend zone
This
with
is
Katie Kniff."
you lived like a
Like a
teen
high school-
rom-com.
Yeah, I
like,
did.
Movie.
So for a
Literally,
month-
Drake and Josh.
For a month, like Katie Kniff would come up to me because we talked all the time. And like I remember the first day it was so awkward, but I was like, I'm fucking nailing this. She's gonna be eating
I
out of-
imagine Jesse came up to you in like a varsity jacket, and he was like,
He was.
He's like, Abby, come here.
I thought Katie Kniff
You know
was
you
gonna
just have to ignore them, right?
I thought Katie Kniff was going to be eaten out of the palm of my hands after the first day she came up to me by my locker, and I blew right past her without saying a word, and she was like, that was weird. And then she aimed me, I think, like a couple days, and she was like, why aren't you talking to me? I was like, I am talking to you. And that was my only response, and then I logged off.
Wow.
Didn't talk to her for a month straight.
Douchebag.
And then you fucked.
Then Katie Kniff hated my fucking guts.
What?
Yeah.
You ghosted her.
Because she said I was like every other douchebag guy in school.
And she wanted to fuck at one point.
No, she definitely didn't.
Nope.
Although she did end up dating a brown kid named Julian Osorio.
Darker than you?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Jesse.
So is he a black kid or a dark kid?
He's a dark kid. But yeah, Katie Kniff was never into me. Blonde hair, blue eyes, very pretty girl. She went on to be an accountant, and we saw each other.
At an accounting
No.
event.
Yeah, and then we fucked. No.
Tell Kayla.
We saw each other on the train. You were on the train. It wasn't the type of train I thought we would be running with Katie Kniff years ago.
Would be fucking her with 5 other guys.
No, I was on NJ Transit, and I was standing up, and the chair I had to grab onto was Katie Kniff's chair. Serendipity.
Give her whiplash.
She pretended like I never existed in humanity.
Good for her.
The
you
coldest-
fucking piece
you
of
go,
shit.
The
girl.
coldest shoulder I've ever gotten.
Good. You
I remember she
deserve it.
unfriended me off Facebook and everything. It's like
You deserve
long
it,
gone.
you pig.
I'd like to. When we get to a certain subscriber base, we should have Katie Kniff on the podcast
Ooh.
to discuss
And I'll start that chain of communication.
to discuss her series of events.
The first person that contacts her is
I would-
Andrew.
Yeah. Hi.
Katie was a really sweet girl. I've gotten married now, but I wonder. No, I'm just kidding.
Crying. I'm married now, you bitch.
No, that.
You can't have me.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Fuck Katie
I
Kniff.
ghosted you for a reason.
Katie Kniff also liked the guy that Kayla liked senior year, and that's why we weren't. Fuck Dana Daddio.
See?
All
Fuck
right.
You dated daddy.
So episode 25 will forever be known as the episode where Abby
Or
vented, like,
episode
all
2. This could be episode
well,
4.
25th one we've filmed.
But it's definitely
Or
less
3.
than episode 50, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Fuck.
By the end of this, you will know every single person in his 4 years of life
Yeah.
in the previous
No, you would.
in high school.
Yeah, for
I
everybody,
haven't
You'll be able to know
I haven't
every
thought
single
about
name.
Katie Kniff in years.
for everybody listening at home, just write down all the names
Yeah.
that get mentioned so that you can piece together Abby's.
She's
entire-
Irish, so this is a good day
You
to
just-
talk
She's
about her.
probably outside right now.
Just
Yeah.
open the Katie Kniff door.
The Katie Kniff sniff.
Ew.
So yeah, this episode will forever be known as the one where Abby like vented all of his past
And at the same
Traumas.
time,
traumas.
at the same
women.
time, and they were friends, so
With
that's
the fucking full names always.
she's a pharmacist now too.
Somewhere in North Jersey.
No, in New England.
Abby's
Find her.
one by one. Abby's naming every single person in the entire Bergen
Yep.
County,
They were great people though.
Those
except
dirty
for
bastards.
except for fucking Dana Daddio.
Except for that-
dated daddy.
Dana Daddio.
Daddio.
Can I get
Daddy-o, Miss Daddy-o, go fuck yourself.
Can I get the sign off on this episode?
Yeah, I feel like
Go for
Abby deserves a sign off on this one.
Let me-
Are you gonna cry during
Let
this?
me breathe. Let me breathe.
Are you gonna cry during this?
To all the bitches who never loved me,
To all the boys that came before.
I'll have you know that Kayla treats me like the king that I am. And if she were to die in a terrible hiccuping accident, then Katie Kniff, my link, we're friends on LinkedIn. See you later.